I think I've just seen the best and scariest alien design I've ever seen in a sci-fi film. Hey guys, before I begin the video, I just want to introduce a new friend here. His name is Sharky. Look how happy he is. And he turns into a pillow too. I'm not playing. I think I got him at Subparture Island many years ago, but man, I think, or was it in Houston? I think the Houston Zoo? Oh no, it's been forever, but yeah, his name is Sharky. Okay, so the movie I'm going to be talking about today is actually it's a YouTube short film. It's called Zygote. This movie, it features one of the most terrifying alien designs I've ever seen, but personally I think it's probably number one now for me. So, this movie, we're following the story of two survivors. There used to be 100 of them, but now there's only two of them, and about 98 of them are confirmed dead. So we have this young woman and her captain, apparently. The captain's name is Quinn, and the woman's name, I think, is, I was like, Barkley. And, apparently they don't have food anymore. They only have for one more day. And they're trying to get to a certain part of the facility they're in. And unfortunately, it's also like located in the snow. So it makes you wonder if they're on a planet, if they're on Earth, who knows? But still, there's a part of the ship or whatever, or the facility, they have to get to so that they have a fighting chance. But there's one problem. There's a beast that's out there and it's looking for them. And the captain tells the girl that there is some way to get there, but they're gonna have to find, be very smart about the resources they have left, because apparently they only have 2 magazines left for the machine gun and a pistol. So they just go ahead with their plan. They both leave this area they're in, they go through the snow, they hear the creature is near them, and they get to a certain part of the facility, they break in, and then we get a very small glimpse of this creature, and it looks like a bunch of like arms are together, like they're all connected with each other, but it's so disturbing. And in one part, they're trying to scan the fingerprint, because again, it's a bunch of like hands together, and they're like scanning the fingerprint to get in the facility, because after the last 2 people. That part was so eerie because it was a nice little hint of what the hell we were gonna see. And then once you see it, it is so terrifying to look at. It freaked me out the first time I laid eyes on this thing. So from the image I have on the screen, there's like a bunch of like eyes. It looks like it's made completely out of people. Like, and also with the way it moves, if you really pay attention, I thought I saw it's like woman's chest that was like linked to the creature, like heads and stuff. Like you really gotta pay attention when it moves. But it's terrifying because, like, when it yells, it sounds like people are screaming, and it makes sense because it absorbed like the the people that died on the ship. And it makes you wonder if they're still alive somehow inside there. I really hope not. But this thing, it really gave me the Thing vibes from John Carpenter. But this is a different level of horror here. This is terrifying. And oh my god, just the first time I saw this thing, I was in disbelief with how great the design looked. But at the same time, I felt very scared. Because the thought of that thing hunting you is just terrifying to imagine. So then, like, we first get a glimpse of this thing, right? And then the girl and her captain, they use the machine gun on it. They use both rounds, and unfortunately, the captain, I forgot to mention this, he's not able to shoot for her because he took out his eyeballs, because apparently the creature was trying to get a hold of him. So he took out his eyes to avoid that, which is insane. And, oh, by the way, speaking of eyeballs, remember how I mentioned this thing's head? It looks like a bunch of eyes together. I wouldn't doubt those are the eyes of the humans it took too, which is nuts. And I think the reason why it collects bodies like this is because it's trying to gather the intelligence of some of these humans. And it makes sense why it was trying to scan to get in the facility to get to the 2 main characters, which is nuts. So the captain and also his partner, she shoots the both magazines on the creature. It falls down at some point, and then they both get away for a little bit. But then the captain tells her that she must get out on her own at this point because he's useless. He tells her that there was no point in cutting out his eyes to begin with because he can still feel this connection with the creature somehow. And he gives her his handgun. She gets the hell out of there. The creature kills him. And then she is now on her own with an injured leg because the creature ended up attacking her first, but her captain was able to fight him off, so he would get killed instead. So she gets away, and she gets to a certain part of the facility in a very tense chase scene. And unfortunately, I forgot to mention this, the captain cuts off a finger of his, so that's like she could have it for fingerprint use, which is nuts. So she's trying to get into this certain part of the facility where apparently the creature cannot get through, but the fingerprint isn't going through anymore. And she's panicking. The creature is now showing up. She takes out the pistol and shoots him, and it goes down for the time being. And she picks up an axe, cuts off a part of the arms from the creature. Again, they're all linked together, the arms. And she's trying to use them to open up the door for the fingerprint scan. This part was so tense. I swear, it was like watching someone use a set of keys to open a door, but it was fingerprints. That got me so bad there. It was kind of funny, but not really. And then the creature started to get up. It was waking up. At some point, she's able to open the door. She gets in. And then a very tense scene. She's staring at the creature. It's slowly getting up. It's roaring at her. And the door barely closes in time. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, I was freaking out so bad in that part because I really thought she was screwed. And no, it was just pure luck. It closed right on time before I can even get to her. And the film ends with her just like walking away in shock and she's crying. And it ends right there as she can hear the creature that's trying to get through the door, but it can't. But, oh man. Zygote is hands down, I think, one of the best like alien films I've seen in general. I cannot believe this isn't a film yet. Like, seriously, this could easily be a film, and it would get a huge fan base, I'm sure. I feel like this creature is so like underrated. Like, seriously, this video, guys, on YouTube, it only has about, I think, I was like 3.7 million views, if I'm not mistaken, which is nuts. This kind of film should have like billions of views already at this point. And oh man, this could easily be a film at some point. I really hope one day that the director that made this short decides to turn it into a film later in Hollywood. And from the looks of it, we are in desperate need of films like this again. Come on, we got Obsession in Backrooms that have already proven us wrong in Hollywood. I'm sure they would definitely want to take in an alien film like this. But yeah, this creature, guys, the design is nightmare fuel. Like, seriously, I had a hard time watching this short because of that freaking monster. But man, if I saw that thing, I would just... No. I would come up with a way so that it would not absorb me ever, because the last thing I need is knowing you are still alive somehow in there. I would actually disintegrate myself. Like, I would not want to fight it at all. I would disintegrate myself, like, until there's nothing left of me so that it can't even absorb me anymore. I know that's nuts, but heck no, I'm not gonna fight that thing. No way. I would go insane knowing I was gonna have to fight that creature. Like, no. I would just, no. I'm out. Like, I'm out, like, blowing myself up, literally. But yeah, Zygote is a great film, guys. You gotta check it out. I believe that the channel is called The Oat Studios, so please check it out. I'll have a picture on the screen for you guys to see. But yeah, please watch this movie, guys. It's incredible. Any horror fan is gonna love this, but be warned, the body horror is really hard to look at. Alright, guys. So for today, I'll see you with a brand new video very soon. Peace out.